Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome to part 15 of our MiniArt tank 1/35 scale M3 Lee. And we are about to get into some painting. I've decided that I'm going to put all the parts on here and get the outside of this all undercoated. And it's all going to get done in Mr. Surfacer 1200 we've got here. And yeah, I just need to do something different and get things moving along. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the top on. I'm going to put the top on. I'm going to put the turret in the top here. I'm going to put the parts in here. Just everything that's filled that needs to be filled. And then any holes that need covering up, I'll do that. And then we'll get some paint on there. All right. So let me get some of these parts on. And none of them will be glued in. They're just going to be sitting in there. There may be spots where I might have to use a bit of blue tack or something to hold them in, but it should be fine. We get that base coat on there. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, so here's all the parts on, and this is ready to do our primer coat on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of blue tack just to secure these on properly so they don't come off while I'm spraying, because they're very loose and I don't want just the pressure of the paint knocking that off. I've got the hatches on the front. I've got this all set up in here. This is going to need a little bit of blue tack underneath to hold that in place, so all the holes are filled. This is from the engine bay at the back. If I just move this around here, you'll see. Okay, so I'm having them opened. So what I'll do is I'm going to close. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll just close them and temporarily glue them in place just very lightly, that I can take them back off again, just to cover the hole. Okay, and at the same time get the outside of these done in the correct color as well. So this one here I'll take off and then I'll put them in enclosed position. Other than that, yeah, it's going to be a slow process. I just want to be very, very careful. I'm just going to go along and just paint sections at a time, and then I'll get it to the point where once the top and the sides are dry, I'll be able to turn it to the side and do around the wheels and all under here and get all this done as well. So yeah, should look pretty good. So I'm going to go and do that now, and we'll come back and have a look when the paint's on. How's that? When the paint's on. Well, that's the result we want, isn't it? Okay, so again, back shortly. Your time. This will take me all day at least to get this done properly. All right, back in a minute. Okay, welcome back, and here we are, done. Well, primed, undercoated in the Mr. Surfacer. And it's come up really nice. So what I did was I've sprayed all around the sides and the top, and then I let that dry literally for a whole day, and then I turned it over and I did all the underside. The wheels still turn, which is good, and everything else is fine. I covered up the back there. I'm just using some blue tack to hold those doors on there, so they'll just come straight off. And also same with this, a little bit of blue tack holding this, and I put a bit of blue tack over that because there's a clear part on top of there I didn't want to get paint on. This whole piece has just come straight off. Okay, you can see I got a bit of, well, it's not blue tack, it's another thing that they've got here. This is what I've been using. It's this stuff here, and here in Thailand I can't get hold of blue tack. I've got to use this stuff, but I don't like it because it's like chewing gum. It's really stringy and it's not very good. Fortunately, one of my subscribers came through with this. He actually came over to Thailand, and we caught up for a coffee, and he bought me some blue tack. So happy days. There we go. Look at that. So thank you very much. Very, very much. Much needed. Anyway, so that's on there. That's good. That's also blue tacked on top as well. So what I'll do now is, all this is completely dry, I'm going to go and get the paint, which will be this one. And this is our olive drab. It's already thinned, it's ready to go. And that's the color that's going on there now. So I'm going to go and do that. And yeah, I'll be back shortly. All right. Okay, back again. And here we go. The paint is on. The olive drab is on. Now you'll see a few spots that need touching up. I've got to go over again just to get them spot on. But there we go. Got it all sprayed up, all done underneath. Greens come up really nice. So I've got a couple of coats. There are still a few little spots in under the wheels there that I need to do. You can see there those light areas. They need touching up, so I'll just hit that with the airbrush. A little bit around there, but otherwise everything's looking good. There's a little bit in there. It's not until I got it under the light in here that I've seen, you know, little bits that weren't the green didn't get to. But that's fine. I do want to do another coat over the top anyway, so I'll catch all them then. As for this is all done. If I take that off, so there's the ring and there's the interior, and then we've got all that. So that stayed quite good. And when that's all in place, so there's no need to glue any of that down. I can have that optional and lift that off when I want. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'm just going to touch up those spots there and give them a bit more. And then I need to put a flat clear coat over the top of everything, which will be a little bit later this afternoon. So I'm going to go spray and touch up those parts now. And then I'll put the clear coat. When I come back, we'll have a look at it when that clear coat's on. Yeah. And then I'll be able to take the bits that are covering up where some of these parts are going to be open. I can open those doors on the back there. And also just check on, we need to go right through the whole manual and find all the clear parts on the windows of these hatches that have to go on once all the clear coat's on there. There's another piece of clear that'll go on there, as well as the headlight covers will need to go on. Okay, but yeah, really happy with it. All right, be back again with a bit more progress shortly. Hey, welcome back. So, paint is done, or clear coat is done. So I've just taken that off so you can see inside, but that's going to sit on there like that, so it covers up nicely. You can see how well that went on. So we've got all our clear coat, so that's just a flat clear on there. And I'm really happy with the results. It's looking really nice. So what to do next is go through all the instructions and check on all the little clear parts that need to be attached on some of these here, the little windows and bits and pieces. There's clear bits to go on there. I need to do all that. I need to take off some of the blue tack I've used to keep that in place while I was painting. So they'll go back there. And yeah, all good. So I'll get on to that. And what we'll do is this part here will go back inside. That's going to go down in there. So that's all fine. And we've also got a few other bits and pieces that are still got to be attached onto that yet. There's a wall there and a few other pieces. There's also a couple of wheels here. These, which need to go on the back of here. But I want to put them on when the tracks are going on, because they're the only way I can really adjust that sort of thing. So I'll see how that goes. So I'll paint them before I put them on. So, and as you know, we still haven't done the tracks. They still need to be built and put together. Okay, so I've got all the parts all here, all trimmed up, ready to go together. These parts I haven't taken off the sprues yet, so I still need to do all that. So I've been avoiding that as much as possible. And a few other bits and pieces. So what I'll do is I'll go back through the whole instruction manual and make sure everything is up to date and everything's on there, and we'll come back and have a look, but that will be in the next video. This will be a short one I've made. The next video will be doing all of this that I'm talking about, and then of course starting on the tracks, which we're going to have to do because we've got this all painted up now. So yeah, starting on the tracks. All right, thanks everybody. Sorry it's been so while since last video. It's been 4 weeks since I put a video out. I've been so busy, but we're back in the swing of things now. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one, which will be part 16. It should be part 16. All right, cheers all. See you next time. Bye for now.